What's up, guys? Matty here at mixandmastermysong.com, and today we're going to review Pro Tools 2019.5. Rather strange that it's 0.5 since it's the first update we've gotten and it's already May, but that's neither here nor there. We'll look at the good, the bad, and the uneventful. Let's go. All right, guys, so before I pull up the session, I just want to show you some snapshots I took. Before I installed 2019.5, I was running 2018.11 on Mojave. I've been running it for the last couple months when I have to mix in Pro Tools. And I haven't had too much of an issue with the CPU, although I know a lot of people have. I am on an iMac Pro, which might be the reason, but this is where my CPU was at and in 2018 software, right? So, and then when I updated, it did go down quite a bit. So it does seem that the new Pro Tools is handling CPU management quite a bit better. I mean, 36%, and before I was at 42%. So that does seem to be improved. And in general, you know, I've only mixed on the new Pro Tools for like 2 or 3 hours, but it seems way snappier and a little bit more responsive overall, which is, you know, great and helpful. The downside and the saddest thing that I saw was this came up. This AAE error 9173 still seems to be happening, which is just super unfortunate. You know, some people say it's a plugin error. Some people say, you know, it's something else. Who knows? I can give them credit saying that it could be a plugin messing this up. I've also read that, you know, when you stack a bunch of plugins, it can make this happen. But either way, it's a big error that tons of users are getting, and I feel like it just should have been fixed by now. One note, and let me pull up the session, is if you ever do get this and you suddenly get static playing, a little tip for you is to go to your playback engine and just switch your buffer size from like to 512 and then back to 1024, and that will fix that. Just a little side note if you do get that error. But anyway, let me show you the one new feature I found in Pro Tools.
More gray in the mirror.
Okay, so if you guys didn't notice what I was doing, you know, I was adding a new plugin and then I created a new aux and the music did not stop. So they've improved to have continuous playback now, which is great. It's really cool to be able to, you know, create a new aux or add another plugin without the music jumping or skipping or stopping. And that's a great feature. I feel like, you know, it could have been done maybe a couple years ago. It's nothing mind-blowing, but it's definitely good, and it helps with the creative juices. Other than that, I don't have much to report. Here's the release. There were some improvements in the number of MIDI channels and audio channels and voices you can use. Unless you're a film guy, this doesn't really help me much. And I understand maybe Avid and Pro Tools are kind of moving towards the film world more than they're worried about the audio world at this point. I get that. And for the film guys, I'm sure that's huge. Other than that, supposedly you can name tracks quicker. Not a huge thing to me. I don't name a lot of tracks because I'm mostly mixing. Anytime I'm in Pro Tools, it's usually because people sent me a session in Pro Tools and I have to mix in that instead of Studio One. So unfortunately, that's it. It's kind of sad to me. I mean, I still spend $30 a month to stay updated in this program, and all I got was a Mojave update, which should just become free, and I can do continuous playback. To me, it's almost like a 2018.12 update, not a 2019.5. Like, there's no mention of ARIA support. There's no mention, you can't drag inserts. Like, so many things that you can do in all the other DAWs you just can't do in Pro Tools. And it's sad because I love Pro Tools. I grew up on Pro Tools, but I don't use it anymore because it's becoming, you know, there's so many better features in Studio One or even Logic. So anyway, hate to be on a down note. Hope this review was helpful. You can see the 2 new features in Pro Tools 2019. If you need your songs mixed and mastered, hit me up at mixandmastermysong.com. You can also check out my course there. Please leave comments below. Let me know what you think of the new update. Is it cool? Is it worth it? I don't know. We'll see you guys next time.